You can easily judge the character of a man by how he treats those who can do nothing for him. He who moves not forward goes backward. Many people take no care of their money till they come nearly to the end of it, and others do just the same with their time. If you knew how rarely we understood correctly, you would be silent more often. When a person thinks deeply and seriously, he has a bad time among the general public. Of all the thieves, idiots are the most harmful. They steal from us our time and mood. Everything is hard before it is easy. It is better to make approximately correct decision than to make a precise mistake. What you get by achieving your goals is not as important as what you become by achieving your goals. If each of us sweeps right under our feet, the whole world will be clean. Remember to live. Life is too short to drink bad wine. If you treat an individual as he is, he will remain how he is. But if you treat him as if he were what he ought to be and could be, he will become what he ought to be and could be. What is not started today is never finished tomorrow. Doubt can only be removed by action. Those from whom we learn are rightly called our teachers, but not everyone who teaches us deserves this name. Those who stopped loving and making mistakes have buried themselves alive. The most ridiculous desire is the desire to please everybody. Too many parents make life hard for their children by trying too zealously to make it easy for them. Catch a good mood. It so rarely visits us. The greatest evil that can befall man is that he should come to think ill of himself. What is uttered from the heart alone will win the heart of others to your own. Whoever wishes to keep a secret must hide in the fact that he possesses one. Everybody wants to be somebody, but nobody wants to grow. Who is the happiest of men? He who values the merits of others, and in their pleasure takes joy, even as though 'twere his own. Oblivion is full of people who allow the opinions of others to overrule their belief in themselves. Talent is formed in silence, character in stormy disturbances of light. Inspiration is not a herring, which can be pickled for many years. We, all of us, live upon the past, and through the past we are destroyed. There are people who never make mistakes because they don't want to do it. He is happiest, be he king or peasant, who finds peace in his home. Beautiful cannot be known. It must be felt. Architecture is frozen music. There is no past we can bring back by longing for it. There is only an eternal now that builds and creates out of the past something new and better. What we nourish blooms in us. This is the eternal law of nature. Nothing is worth more than this day. Give a man a purpose worth living for, and he can survive in any situation. True greatness begins with understanding your own insignificance. For a man to achieve all that is demanded of him, he must regard himself as greater than he is. He who feels his own attractiveness becomes attractive. Magic is believing in yourself, and when you succeed, everything else succeeds. To be pleased with one's limits is a wretched state. Divide and conquer is a wise rule, but unite and lead is even better. Love is an ideal thing. Marriage is a real thing. One always has time enough if one will apply it well. An intelligent person is not the one who knows a lot, but the one who knows himself. Art is the mediator of what cannot be said. The best government is that which teaches us to govern ourselves. We know accurately only when we know little. With knowledge, doubt increases. Man's manners are a mirror in which his portrait is reflected. Our friends show us what we can do. Our enemies teach us what we must do. Destiny grants us our wishes, but in its own way, in order to give us something beyond our wishes. The intelligent man finds almost everything ridiculous. The sensible man, hardly anything. Ingratitude is a kind of weakness. Outstanding people are never ungrateful. Everyone hears only what he understands. Do not give in too much to feelings. An overly sensitive heart is an unhappy possession on this shaky earth. Go to foreign countries, and you will get to know the good things one possesses at home. There is no more hopeless slavery than the slavery of those slaves who consider themselves free from fetters. According to the wife chosen by a man, it is easy to judge what he is like and whether he knows his own worth. Character is formed in the stormy billows of the world. Knowing is not enough. We must apply. Willing is not enough. We must do. Nothing shows a man's character more than what he laughs at. No one knows what his powers are until he uses them. The way you see people is the way you treat them, and the way you treat them is what they become. A person lives a real life if he is happy with someone else's happiness. As soon as you trust yourself, you will know how to live. That which means more must never be subordinated to that which means less. The greatest thing in this world is not so much where we stand, as in what direction we are moving. As per a woman chosen by a man, easy to judge what he is and whether he knows his price. Only he is worthy of life and freedom, who every day goes to battle for it. A person who lies is immediately spot by his gaze. A person who has something to hide will rarely look at his companion straight in the eye. Where the light is brighter, the shadows are thicker. There is nothing in the world more shameful than establishing oneself on lies and fables. Kindness is the golden chain by which society is bound together. I can tell you, honest friend, what to believe. Believe life. It teaches better, that book or orator.